Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to hop on and quickly do a Flawless in 5 makeup look. So if you've been following me, you know that tonight we are doing our gender reveal. We went to Hobby Lobby after our appointment today and we handed the nice lady the envelope and we asked if she would purchase either the boy confetti popper or the girl confetti popper. She was so excited. She was like, this is such an honor. So we are doing that tonight. So I am going to put on my makeup really quickly while Franklin is still resting before we run a couple errands and then have some people over. So for those of you who don't know what the Flawless in 5 is, it's a set of 6 products, makeup products that are curated to get you out the door in a cinch. So these are kind of like the essential things that you would want to use just to put on a quick face of makeup with your running out the door or going to work or maybe just running errands. It's very easy, not complex. It should take you less than 5 minutes actually. That's why it's called Flawless in 5, but I am just going to show you how I do it, so it'll probably take a little longer. So just to quickly go through the set is $150 for 6 products, which I know, gosh, you think $150 sounds like a lot, but for 6 products, what that breaks down to is $25 each. So that's a steal. If you are somebody that buys a department store makeup brands, you know that easily each product is way more than $25. So to get a high performing, safer makeup product that's just $25 for one product is a steal, especially because most of these products individually are in the $40 range or higher. So what the Flawless in 5 comes with, like I said, is 6 products. And so the first thing is a foundation. So you're going to get to choose between our Tint Skin foundation or our Dew Skin foundation. So the Dew Skin is a tinted SPF moisturizer and the Tint Skin is going to provide a little bit more coverage. It's a hydrating foundation, so you don't technically need to put any sort of moisturizer on beforehand if you don't want. I did put on our illuminating cream, which is like Countermatch adaptive moisture lotion, but it has a little bit of a pearlescent glow, and I just put that on because I hadn't had anything on my face all day and felt like I just needed a little bit of a primer. So I'm using the Tint Skin in the color Sand, so I use just my fingers to apply it, but right now when you purchase the Flawless in 5, you're going to get a free retractable brush. So that foundation brush is something that you can actually use to apply the Tint Skin. People love it. It's gotten some awards. I usually don't have time to use a brush, so I use my fingers. So Tint Skin is the first step. Again, I am color Sand, which is a good like medium to medium light color. And the second thing that you're going to get to choose in the set is a concealer pen. So this is our concealer pen. It's actually a clickable pen. So you click the end and the product will come out. Hopefully you can see that. It will come out on the end. And I use color Fair. So you can see it's a very light shade, but I really like a light under eye because most of the time I am not getting a lot of rest, or just being pregnant right now, I'm not sleeping very well, and Franklin is still getting up in the middle of the night, and actually so is Jack sometimes. So I actually use the concealer under my eye and just kind of dab it down with my ring finger, and I actually bring it up to my eyelid as well. If I'm wearing eyeshadow, it works as a nice primer, but it also just kind of conceals some of those maybe blue lines or the blue veins in your eyes because your eye area is thin. So message me if you do not know what shade you are. I can always help with like a Tint Skin shade or a concealer pen shade. I was actually just texting this morning with a client about which concealer pen shade would be good for her. So that's what I'm here for. Always reach out if you're, wanting to know which shade would be the best. And if you're local, I have quite a few of the shades here, so I'd be happy to drop those off to you. So if you're just joining, we're going through the Flawless in 5 set, which is a set of 6 products from Beautycounter. The first step is the foundation. You get to choose between our SPF or our regular Tint Skin. Second step is the concealer pen, which I just put on in my under eyes. So just a little tip, if you're wanting to use concealer just in the under eye area, then you'll want to use something that's lighter. Whereas if you're using the concealer for like a blemish, or you can see I have hyperpigmentation, you'd want to use a color that's not as light. So I actually have 2 colors. I have Fair and I have Light, and I just swap them depending on what I need. So the next thing, and actually this is an add-on, this is not a Flawless in 5 product, but I love our mattifying powder. So this is a cornstarch based powder, and what it is essentially just translucent. It's a white powder, clear powder. You can see it looks literally like cornstarch, and I use it just to kind of set my tint skin. You do not have to use it. I just prefer it. It also helps with shine. If you have oily skin, It's a great, fantastic product. It's called a mattifying powder. Again, it's not part of the Flawless in 5, but I like to use it as just an add-on when I am getting ready. If I were like doing the bare minimum, I would not use that. And then next is the blush. So you get to choose a blush. You get to choose one of our satin powder blush shades. This is Guava. So this is a very traditional pink color. It's just very plain pink. If you're somebody that wants a darker color, Date would be a good choice. If you like more of a corally color, we have an apricot color that would be really pretty, or Nectar. Not apricot, I think it's Nectar. But this is Guava. Very, very simple. You can see it's just a very normal pink. So you're going to put it on the apples of your cheeks and then kind of go out a little bit. So if you're just joining, we're going through the Flawless in 5 set, which right now if you buy the Beautycounter Flawless in 5, you get a free retractable foundation brush. So you get to choose first and foremost between the Tint Skin or the Dew Skin. So this one's going to have SPF in it. This one's going to just be our tinted foundation. The second thing you get to choose from is our concealer pen, which is a clickable concealer. And then the third thing that you get to choose is a blush. And then the fourth thing that you get to choose is you either get to choose our brow gel. So we have an invisible brow gel or we have a tinted brow gel, depending on how dark of an eyebrow you like. I personally just like the clear one. If you ever used like a clear mascara back in the day when I was in high school, I wasn't able to really wear a lot of makeup, and so I would use clear mascara. So this reminds me a lot of that. But honestly, I just love our eyebrow pencil. It's super basic, has a brush on one end and the pencil's on the other end. And I have pretty thick eyebrows, but you can always use an eyebrow pencil to just kind of fill in the gaps where you may not have as full of hair. And just a tip, if you are doing an eyebrow pencil, do small little strokes, like hair-like strokes. It's going to keep your eyebrow looking more natural, rather than if you're stenciling it in or drawing it in, it's not going to look very natural at all. So this color is the medium brown pencil. I have had this pencil forever. For literally 2 years, I've had this eyebrow pencil. And oftentimes I'll just use the brush portion, but I wanted to show you the Flawless in 5, so I am using the both sides. So this is the medium eyebrow pencil. The fifth thing that you get to choose, so there are 6 products. The fifth thing that you get to choose is the mascara. So we've got a volumizing mascara and we have a lengthening mascara. I prefer the volumizing. I would probably say it's the more popular of the two, but really the difference is the brush. So the volumizing is going to have this chunky brush, whereas the lengthening is a very skinny brush. It's going to really pull out your eyelashes. I use an eyelash curler. I don't know if anybody else uses an eyelash curler, but I still use one. If I had to literally use only one product a day, it would be an eyelash curler, because it wouldn't even be a product. It would be an eyelash curler because I feel like it just makes your eyelashes look so much more open. So I just do a quick eyelash curl, and then I just do a couple of swipes of the volumizing mascara, which I'm going to try and do on my phone while looking into it without a mirror. And this mascara is water resistant. It's not waterproof, so it does come off with soap and water. So I use the charcoal bar every night to wash my face, and usually I can get all of my mascara off with that. Otherwise, I just use a little bit of our eye makeup remover on a cotton swab, or a, what's it called? A Q-tip, and it usually will come off. So you get to choose a mascara, and then the very last step of the Flawless in 5 is a gloss. And I right now have out Bare Shimmer. You can see it's a very nude, neutral color. It's kind of a pinky, it has a little bit of a shimmer, but I am a very neutral person. I don't really wear gloss that often. So this is a really good, it's a good everyday gloss. But you get to choose your shade. So it's completely customizable. That's what I love about the Flawless in 5, is that you can choose from multiple products, multiple types of products, and then multiple shades. And like I said, right now, if you purchase the Flawless in 5 with Beautycounter, you're going to get a free retractable brush. So it's a really great way to swap over your makeup kit. If you're just looking for those key core products, that you're looking for a safer option and you're not quite sure where to start, the Flawless in 5 is great because it breaks down to each product being just $25, which again is a steal if you're looking for a high-performing, safer product. So just to recap one more time, The 6 products that you get with the Flawless in 5, you get to choose a foundation. So we've either got the Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation, which has a little more coverage, which is just what I used, or you can choose the Dew Skin, which is our SPF tinted moisturizer. It's a bit of a more of a dewy look and less coverage. Then you get to choose between our concealer pen shades. Then you get to choose a blush. This is Guava, which is what I use today. It's a very pink color. We have darker shades all the way to more corally shades, depending on what you like. The next thing that you get is you get to choose between a brow gel, tinted or invisible, or the brow pencil. You get to make your choice. And then you get to choose between the volumizing mascara or the lengthening mascara, depending on what you like. And then last but not least, you get to choose a lip gloss shade. So super simple. Let me know if you have any questions about what shade you might be. I am more than happy to help. And if you are brand new to Beautycounter, so if you've never shopped Beautycounter ever before, please reach out to me. I'm doing a special for you. I have a really awesome gift to give you for free for being a first-time client of mine. So message me and I will make sure to get you all set up, and I'd love to help you out. So have a great day today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.